All right, so let's take a look at the equipment measurement part of this. So I'm in just a standard client page here. You see I have this one called Blog Demo. And I'm going to go to Free Quote Measurements and click on that. And this is where all of your data entry can be, and you can expand or contract these. So as I record this, we still have the report ranges here. That's going to disappear shortly. But let's take a look at the static pressure worksheet in equipment measurement. And what you'll do here, so I already have one selected in here, an air handler. That's an upflow. That's the equipment's on the left side. So you can pick whatever you want. Maybe you have a furnace and a coil. Great. And maybe it's a downflow, which is only going to show it one way. But what you can do here is you can put in the measurements basically right on the screen where you want to take them. So, measure this, maybe that's 24 inches wide. And maybe it happens to be a square and it's 24 deep. The equipment height, could be 48. And that shows what you're measuring here. So pay attention to the arrows that it's closest to. So that's from the bottom to the top of the piece of equipment. This is a media filter that's in here. Maybe not a perfect illustration, but it gives you the idea. And then how much available height do you have? So in doing this, what you're trying to do is collect the information for your install manager, or if you are doing your own ordering, you should be collecting the info that you need for that. It's 24, and say it's 8 feet in there. So we have a total of 96 inches that we can play with. Probably not going to be that much, but there you go. But this lets you take the measurements, and we set this up so this will work on a phone. Don't use it that way. We did the free quote with a tablet in mind, but you can run a tablet or you can run a laptop, which is what I'm running right now. So this is a MacBook that I'm running this on with Chrome. And boom, you've got your measurements that you need for that. Now, you can change this around too. So let's go to an upflow. This is what I'm used to seeing in the Cleveland area. And note that it actually pulled those dimensions over. So it doesn't always do that, so double check, but it can. And in the basement, let's say it's 7 feet tall, so 84 inches. And that would be the same over here too. But one thing that would be different here would be that you would have a gap in between the system and the return drop. So let's say that's 12 inches. If that's 12 inches and then this is 12 inches, you would potentially have enough room to do a bad, a 24 by 24 going down. In fact, for the return plenum, this is probably going to be an 8 by 24. That's going to be a standard size that you'll see. But in taking this information, the hope is that your install manager doesn't have to go walk the job to see, do you have the right measurements and what do you have to do to order the right stuff to go do the job. So that is the goal of this, is to save the install manager a trip. And if you're new, it shows you exactly what stuff you need to measure. So I'm personally very excited about this feature. This mixed with the static pressure, which we will do in a different video. The goal here is so that if you are new or you're bringing someone on who is new, they can be useful basically right out of the gate. So repeatability is a big thing that we focus on. So have fun and let us know what you like and don't like about this feature, because we're always looking for ways to improve it. Thanks.